Alright, wrestling fig collectors, you're here because you love wrestling figures, and so do I. So, this last weekend's fig hunt was a huge success, so I'd love to share with you my latest grabs. So I just got word that my local toy shop, Super Happy Incredible Toys, had just acquired someone's full Hasbro collection. So over 80 Hasbro figures, all for sale, so I had to make a stop there before I made it to the toy show. So I was specifically looking for the red card Bret Hart or a loose Owen Hart, which has been evading me for the last couple of years, to add to my list of Hasbros. Look at that, big old 12-inch talking Warrior and Hogan. And sure enough, they at least had the Owen, no Bret, but I did see something that I hadn't acquired just yet, the squirt heads with Hogan Warrior. So now they were asking $40 for this Owen, which I felt was a fair deal. I've seen them on eBay sells for as high as $60, sometimes even more. And then when you add the taxes and then shipping at times, I felt that was a very fair deal. So save myself a good couple of bucks and made a fair deal with this Owen, getting it in person. And next find, I wasn't in the market for these squirt heads, but it's vintage, it's Hasbro, and they were selling them at a pretty fair price. You know, these typically go for, I'd say on average $20, sometimes even more, depending on shipping and taxes. But they were selling them for $10 a piece, and so it's, it's Hogan and his Warrior, and I think it'd be a nice addition to add to the Hasbro collection. After the toy shop, we made our way about 10 minutes down the street to From the Depths collectible show that was being held at Bad Astronaut Brewing here in Houston, Texas. The cool thing about this brewery is that right outside, you see a beautiful shot of the Houston skyline. Now, one of the first vendors I stumbled up upon had this Legend Series 8 Eddie, and I've been in such a search and pursuit of the Ultimate Edition Eddie, and the first Eddie I find, boom, look at that heartache right there. Someone's fig swapped him, and so that was a heartache for the day before. So I decided as soon as I came up on this Eddie, the guy asked 20 bucks. I mean, these things are going for well above $30 on eBay, and so I thought $20 was more than a fair price. It was probably on the low side. Now the next vendor, this man was selling $5 a belt. I jumped all over, and then look at this. This guy had custom NWO short shirts and then 4 elites right there, $45. And so I walked away. I got all these belts. I got 7 belts plus this Triple H. Look, he's got the Triple H label for $10. And so I did the 7 plus the Triple H. I asked him if he'd do 40 on it. So he basically gave me 1 belt for free, and he agreed to it. And man, that was one heck of a deal. I love collecting belts. They add so much to your figures when you have them on display. And so this Triple H I didn't have. I thought $10 for this Triple H Elite with his accessory. Heck of a deal there. So I took a moment, had a beer, and started pondering really hard on if I really wanted to go in on this 4-pack Elite for $45, which I thought was a hell of a deal. So I went back and I came to see that he had sold the Hall and the Nash, and all that was left was this Triple H and HBK. If you notice right there at the bottom left, there's a $5 Razor body with a swapped head, but it's got the vest and everything else. And so I asked him, I said, what do you want for that Triple H and that Shawn Michaels? And he said, $20, and if you want that Razor, if you get them, I'll toss that in there too. So I was like, what? Bet, man. And so took advantage. This guy took care of me. I got all 3 figures, $20. And last stop on the way home, we decided to stop at Walmart for some odds and ends, and I saw finally they added the SummerSlam end cap to my local Walmart. And so just for fun, decided to get me a Elite 99 Brock because I didn't have him already. And there you see just all my grabs in one day. Got the Hasbros, got the Eddie, got the hell of a deal on the Mattel and the belts. I was super happy. And that's it, guys. Thank you guys for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And happy hunting, guys.